Pearce, let's start with you. On Friday, you gave us the same game parlay that included Stafford, 2 interceptions, and that was a late addition to this. Mixon over 64.5 rushing yards, under 39.5 receiving yards, Higgins over 74.5 yards, and under Cam Akers 69.5 rushing yards for a nice plus 2,200 payout. Didn't really have to sweat that one, did you?
No, it was pretty easy. I thought I was pretty confident with that pick. I also wanted to add that if you read my DK Nation articles this week, my NBA picks went 4-1 and my NASCAR picks went 4-0 last week. So let's do a couple more victory laps while we're at it.
All right, I love it. And do not forget, you will have competition from Geoff this week on the NASCAR DK Nation circuit. So just, look over your shoulder there, dude. Speaking of Geoff, hey, dude, you were huge on Tee Higgins all week. 2 touchdowns, hitting the century mark in yards. That's a good thing. Dude was in line for MVP. So please take a bow for us.
I mean, look, Tee Higgins, we definitely, Pearce and I both mentioned we liked Higgins. I kind of like Boyd as well. Higgins definitely paid off for us. I mean, I got to admit, though, I mean, you guys didn't mention, my Scotty Scheffler went from the Phoenix Open, but also, look, the Jason Tatum 3-pointer prop hit. He hit 4 3-pointers against the Hawks. The Rams only had 3 total touchdowns. That's plus 160. That was, like I said, that was my favorite bet of the entire Super Bowl. And I think you laughed at it too, Emerson. So, yeah, I'm going to victory lap that.
Yeah, I did laugh at it because he has sucked recently shooting threes. But once again, you proved that you are the smartest man on this team. By the way, side note, the Rams attempting the Philly special without Nick Foles. How sad was that?
It's just pathetic. Absolutely.
Maddie.
Dude, what are you doing? It's embarrassing.
Right? Maddie, you were fading the Rams running game like all week. Brilliant outlook by you, but you had to have thought that they would get more than 30 yards from their running backs, right? I mean, Cooper Kupp had almost like 25% of 30 yards with a 7-yard rush.
Yeah, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if I even mentioned the rushing success of the Rams whatsoever. Almost all of my analysis was just about the distribution of the workload. Like, I don't even know if I even thought about if they would do well or not. It had almost nothing to do with that. I just didn't see any way that Akers was going to play every down. And the 16.5 rushing attempts line was basically dependent on him being the every down back. We saw Henderson get in there early. Michelle didn't play as much as I thought he would, but that was largely due to Henderson. So, yeah, I mean, this kind of worked out. I also had over 4.5 Rams to have a rushing attempt. That was a fun one that paid like 2-1. I think we had to sweat that one till the end for the Cooper Kupp end around, so maybe I'd kind of forgotten about that one until I checked the box score after the game. But I was happy to hit that one. And then the weirdest moment of the game for me that I won on was Johnny Hecker plus 700 to have a touchback. We got that one late in the second quarter, so overall it was a nice game.
Yeah. Did you just respectfully decline taking a victory lap with the running game?
Maybe.
Yeah. I like that about you.
I mean, I'll take a victory lap for Matt. He was the one who pointed out that Akers' attempts was way overpriced at the beginning of last week.
Yeah.
And he's the one who got me on it. So to me, that was like the most mispriced prop on the board. Cam Akers at 16.5. That was on the board all week. We talked about it. I just stole Matt's idea and basically talked about it all week.
It was 14.5 Super Bowl warning, so we did something. Someone caught on eventually.